This is a 6.66 centimeters white line of death. All creatures. This is a 6.66 centimeters white line of death. All creatures only need to cross the line. Will fall immediately. A man accidentally drove in. I rolled my eyes in the next second. Crashed straight into another car. Then FBL arrived here. They sent one person. Wear a gas mask. There is still a rope tied around the waist. If an accident occurs, you can also pull the man out. The man walked forward a little bit. The people behind slowly loosened the rope. Oh my god. A tightly sealed gas mask. Only let the man hold on for 2 seconds. Everyone was so scared that they quickly pulled the man back. Fortunately, timely rescue. Otherwise, it's hard to think about the consequences. What happened in this small town? Turn out to be Original A. Just 2 hours ago, there is a big party in the small town. Suddenly a weird voice came. Carl tore sudden burst of strange sounds coming Conlo. Suddenly a weird backup sound came. The woman rolled her eyes instantly. Fainted on the ground. It's not just women who have lost consciousness. The people in the whole town are all the same. Even the bird fainted. That's it. Home. On the street. In the supermarket. Any posture. All lying motionless on the ground. Just when FBL tried its best to rescue, the woman found a weird scene. The sheep that fell on the ground actually moved. Then the villagers woke up one after another. Except for a few people who accidentally received the lunch. The rest is fine. Then FBL wore a gas mask. Start to investigate the small town one by one. But no abnormalities were found. When you think it's just over. When you think it's just over, V-tush. When you think it's just over. Weird thing happened again. The weird thing happened again TNS. V-tush weird thing happened again. Overnight. The women in the town are pregnant inexplicably. The delivery room was suddenly full of people. If the doctor is busy, it is not acceptable. 1 year later. Urqui's surprising discovery. Only 1 year old. IQ is different from ordinary people. Can actually spell out his own name. The other side. A child accidentally got scalded after eating. Then my eyes turned to my mother and there was a blue light. Then mother seemed to be controlled. Stretched his hand towards the hot iron pan. Stretched his hand towards the hot iron pan. After discharge. Mom came to the cliff and cried. Suddenly. Sudden. After the child gestured. Mom jumped down. After that, there were more and more weird things in the village. See these kids. Must hide as far as possible. Otherwise you may die at any time. A doctor. Just because of an operational error. I gave the girl the wrong medicine ice. And immediately angered a few people. Although the woman kept saying sorry. But still haven't escaped the child's punishment. The eyes turned to the woman and a red light. Woman leaking helpless expression. But I still picked up the potion uncontrollably. Open your mouth and squeeze towards your eyes. By the time the villagers already suspected that the children did it, but I can't find any evidence for Rene. They always travel in 2 neat rows. 1 man and 1 woman per row. Only Xiaoshe is alone. After Xiaoshe left the team. Saw a woman in the community. This woman is the mother of her companion. Turn out to be. An accident happened when the companion was born. Unfortunately, TNJ got the box lunch. Sudden. Xiaoshe foresaw that in the near future. A picture of a woman committing suicide. Xiaoshe is different from others. He can feel the sadness of women. At this time, Xiaoshui's father is here. Standing alone in front of my wife sad. Xiaoshe felt the sadness of the strong. So I slowly held my father's hand. At this time, Da Zhuang also realized. These children still have the opportunity to teach well. He tried to use knowledge to change the child. Confine these children. Except for no feelings. Know everything else. And when Da Zhuang left, a drunk cleaner walked into the classroom. Provoked them with a broom. The result can be imagined. The eyes of several people glowed with blue light at the same time. The man was scared back. Is this the so-called sense of oppression? That's it. The man seems to be out of control. Back up on the elevator. After coming to the top, the broom must be in front of the chest. Fell straight down and picked up the lunch. Went straight down and got the lunch. Fell straight down and picked up the lunch. One day, Urqi came to a basement with Da Zhuang. The scene in front of you. Da Zhuang was immediately dumbfounded. It turns out that these children are all aliens. Man holding M24 sniper rifle. Aiming at the little girl's nose. At the moment you pull the trigger. The man felt a little unusual. There are 4 children standing neatly behind. The oppression frightened the man. Sudden. After the eyes glow red. The man seems to be under controlled therapy. Put the muzzle on his chin. Night. The villagers gather together. To destroy these aliens. The beauty standing at the forefront. After being under their control. Slowly lose consciousness. The torch fell to the ground. Then the whole person just stayed like this. Subsequently, a lot of FBL has also arrived here. I didn't wait for them to shoot. Was controlled by a few people with consciousness. Da. One shot knocked out a companion, then walked towards the middle of the road. Began to attack his own people frantically. One person almost killed the entire team. Helicopter in the sky. Only need a few people to sing. Fell to the ground in the next second. That's it. In a short while, a company FBL got all the lunchbox. No way. Da Zhuang had to decide to play in person. He is holding a box of bombs. Calmly walked into the warehouse. Want to die with them. Because Xiaoshe is kinder. Da Zhuang intentionally wants to spend him. The girl was very nervous seeing Da Zhuang. I want to know what he is thinking through his mind. I didn't want to be strong. I keep thinking about a wall. So a few people gathered around. To break through the big idea. At this moment, Kui emerges from behind. I want to secretly take Xiaoshe away. As a result, it was attacked by everyone. Fortunately at a critical moment, Xiaoshe saves Kui. Was successfully taken out by Kui. Time goes by every second. A few people finally broke through the big idea. Saw the bomb in the backpack. Can wait for the reaction. It's too late. That's it. Yamato's aliens all got their lunch. Only Kui and Xiaoshi survived. How many people's childhood shadows is this movie? How many people will it become a nightmare? Follow Chi Chi. Take you into the movie life.
Place of 3